The day Vicki handed our daughter to us in 1983, I said I'd never had a better day in my life. And we always held her close. She was our social worker through all 4 of our adoptions, and has been a friend of the family, and has been around for all our graduations and now weddings. And I don't know what to say other than say thank you. And for all the work the agency's done. The other thing I was thinking about was 20 years ago I was on the board, and it was another tough time for the agency. And we were spending a lot of time trying to raise money to start a program in Vietnam. David Samick was there. I don't know, Bill Hayes is here tonight, but some other people on the board were there. And we put out all this energy to raise this money for this orphanage, and it turned out to be nothing. And then 6 months later, China started. And it just happened. It was almost like all of the goodwill that the people of the agency were generating was just coming back somehow. And I feel that tonight, and I hope it will continue for many, many years. The things that Vicki has invested so much of her life into will continue on. Thank you.
My name is Suzanne S. I'm same as Emily, arriving that week. Our daughter also arrived from Korea. She was our 3rd child. We had 2 biological daughters. And Amy arrived May 17, 1983. My husband and I were, as you can imagine, overjoyed. She has been such a blessing in our family. And my husband being so committed, as well as me, to the devotion and the wonderfulness of the agency, he decided he needed to do more. And so as the years went on, he was then president of the Auburndale Cooperative Bank, which is now Village Bank. And he was on the board as chairman. And I don't know if you all realize, but at that point, at that time, the agency was about in a terrible financial collapse. And so my husband, with the board, had to make a decision to ask the then present director if she would be willing to step down. And they thought, well, who can we put that's going to fill the shoes of someone that not only has this total commitment to all of the children of the world, but also has sensitivity to all of the parents, also all the diplomacy that would be needed to work with all of the special people around the world to adopt the children, and then, of course, the financial expertise to be able to carry the agency because they were in terrible shape. And at that time, the social workers were willing to all take cuts in pay so that the agency did not go under. So they asked Vicki if she would be willing to do it. And tonight we were just reminiscing a little bit, 1989. And she said, you know, I told them I would only do it for 6 months. And so you're having, sadly, not my husband's words of what I know he would want to be here to express his love and devotion. He suffered a brain aneurysm when he was 45 and died 8 years ago. But he really was so enamored with the dedication, the willingness to take on such an incredible role that you have taken on, Vicki. And you've given all of us our just most beloved children, and you have given to all of the children who there are still the benefits of all of everyone's efforts here. So I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart and from all of us.